Welcome to the internet tubes that bring you to the stream.tv. Today we have Awkward Conversations presents Comics and Cocktails. It's Anastasia, Darth Boobs Washington, and Nathan, Angry Baby Lichtman.
Ew.
Am I ew still? Are we going to go with that?
You're always ew.
Even on Comics and Cocktails?
Even!
Welcome, guys, to Comics and Cocktails, our new web show. And we are joined by Meredith Placko of Geek.com.
Yay!
That's me!
Geek.com.
Geek.com.
That's a great name. It's easy to remember.
And it's geeky.
And it is geeky, but only without the Y. It's Geek.com.
Yeah,
not geeky.
Geek.com. Yeah.
Awesome.
That's something
Get it
else
straight,
entirely.
Yeah, and she's also amazing because she does Marvel news on Popcorn Talk, and we've modeled together on Real of Guard. Yeah, I was her Hawkeye, and she was my Black Widow, and so inspired by her Black Widowness.
I'm not involved in this at all, by the way.
No.
The modeling thing.
No. But inspired by her Black Widowness, we have come up with a drink, and by we, I mean him.
Yeah. So today we have some Blackberry Moscow Mule for the Black Widow.
Ooh.
So I have some lime juice, some simple syrup, and blackberries, of course. And we're just going to muddle the blackberries as much as possible on a live TV show, which is awesome. And then we will have a great drink here. So we're going to do that. And then once I get that, we're going to add some ice. I know this is a big step for us, guys. Some ice.
I don't know if I want to.
exciting.
Do we want to water it down that much? Come
I mean,
on.
come on, like
And then
it's
vodka.
yeah. Oh, and you got the Kettle One. He knows his vodka.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know it. That's what I did. I got it on purpose for you.
Nice.
And then some ginger beer
This is delicious.
to top off our Moscow Mule. And then we're just going to give this a stir. And now you have a Blackberry Moscow
Nice.
Mule for the Black Widow.
Well, thank you so much, sir.
Are you a big fan of the Moscow Mules?
To be honest, I only recently started drinking them because I found out you could sub the bourbon for vodka. I'm not a bourbon drinker. I am a vodka girl. I'm Irish. What can you say? So I'm pretty excited to try this.
Vodka is definitely the way to go,
Yeah.
especially in a drink for the Black Widow, who's also Russian.
I'm gonna say vodka is always the way to go.
Shall we
That's
move to sit
fantastic.
down?
Oh, thank you so much.
It's not awkward at all to move
No.
on
No,
set, right, guys?
it's not
Okay.
awkward.
Just
Perfect.
make a big deal about it.
So,
Sachet.
you know, tell us about yourself.
As a drink.
I like alcohol.
Yeah.
I guess that's why I'm here.
I like alcohol too.
It's amazing. Currently, I'm a freelance writer for Geek.com.
Okay.
I got hired a couple months ago. It was really awesome. They're a really great site. They do amazing all-over news stuff. I handle a lot of their entertainment and science-y and medical stuff, kind of catch-all. And I'll be launching a couple new shows with them. I'm pretty stoked.
Wow.
Yeah. And then, as you mentioned, I do the Marvel movie news show over at Popcorn Talk, where we talk about all things Marvel news, which I love because I kind of love Marvel. Not that DC's bad. I'm not saying DC's bad. I just love Marvel more.
It's
Personal
okay.
preference. Yeah.
It's okay.
All right. You're kind of a Marvel person.
I mean, I like to say that my house is a Marvel household, but you know, lately I've been swinging a little both ways. I've been getting like in this like sexual confusion of like.
Do you go both ways?
I think I'm going both ways now.
Well, then when you start bringing in the indie stuff, then you're like just total pan comic sexual. I mean, that's how it goes.
That's true.
And
Yeah.
comic sexual. I
I
like
mean,
that a
Dark
lot.
Horse has always been my jam. It's been my lazy jam.
Well, and we've got something in the works from an Image property. We'll be cosplaying together, so I'm pretty excited about that.
That is true. That is true.
Can you leak this
you
live
wanna-
on
wanna
Comics and
hear it? Yeah.
Cocktails?
So
Absolutely.
I've convinced Anastasia to join me in a Rat Queens group.
What?
So we're gonna do it hopefully for Kamikaze, but I don't want to make any promises for that.
No promises.
Yeah.
No promises. It's going to be amazing.
But it will happen for sure, 100%. So, what else do we have today?
Ooh, well, I know that you were a little curious to try a Mojo potato, and you wanted to know
Yeah, I
exactly
am
what a
so-
Mojo potato is.
okay.
So, Shakey's is one of our sponsors.
It's a great sponsor.
A great sponsor. And Mojo potatoes are my weakness, but apparently she doesn't know what a Mojo potato is.
Should we all have one at the same
Yeah,
time?
let's all have
Oh
one.
my God. There's a
So
fried
it's
potato.
it's a fried potato.
Holy cow.
But it's like a fried potato from heaven.
It really is.
Yeah.
Guys, vodka potatoes, you did this just for me. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
welcome.
you know, we try. We get you all of the finer things in life.
You really do.
Before
Yeah.
we get really awkward and weird with you.
Yeah. Before we make you feel uncomfortable.
Great.
That's what we do.
Are you really comfortable now?
Totally not at all. Ever. Oh God, what did I just say?
So, what is your favorite Marvel property that has been released? Maybe even discuss maybe like this year. Like what did you like Ant-Man? Did Do you like
Ant-Man
Ultron?
Ant-Man was surprisingly good. It was very much like the new Scott Lang Ant-Man comic that had come out starting around like the end of last year. It was a lot of fun, more fun than I thought it would be. Ultron, I'll be honest, Avengers: Age of Ultron it's kind of my second to least favorite Marvel film.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay, let's
Sorry, I was chewing.
You were chewing on a Mojo potato just then, weren't you?
I didn't mean to make you choke.
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, let's break it down. Number one Marvel movie for you.
Number one Marvel movie for me, Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
All right.
Yeah.
At least I'll dig that answer. You don't dig that answer.
But you have to understand that that's one of my favorite comic runs of all time, and I felt the adaptation they did was, while not exact from the comic, it was so in spirit of it that I absolutely loved it.
Okay.
And then we'll probably have to put the first Avengers.
First Avengers.
Yeah.
That's
Absolutely.
fair, right?
Second, and
You're
then-
not gonna rebel against that.
It should be number one.
Okay.
It should be number one.
Is that what you were
It
disagreeing
should
with?
be,
You
yeah,
were
it
like,
should be
that should be
blah.
number one.
But it's okay.
Yeah.
Everybody's entitled to be wrong.
So,
What is your favorite top DC movie? So,
Oh my
because
gosh,
we gotta be
Since you are comic
pansexual.
yeah,
sexual.
no, I mean, it's hard for me to rank them, but the Nolan Batman series, I love them. I specifically love Dark Knight Rises because Anne Hathaway as Catwoman was fantastic.
It was pretty
shockingly,
good.
Yeah.
actually.
I
Yeah.
was not prepared for that. Like,
No.
I was like, Anne Hathaway, come on.
Yeah,
But then I
no.
walked in and I was like, all right, Anne Hathaway.
She did
Come
fantastic.
on. That's what I was saying.
Come on.
Yeah, like
Was
come
she
on.
in that movie? Because
Yeah.
all I remember was a Pete in it.
That was like literally the worst Bane impression ever.
A Pete in it. Bean Cat.
So, you liked the Nolan series. Have you liked any of the other DC? Because I think they have not really done as fantastic a job
so
as
much.
Marvel.
So those Superman movies, not feeling it.
You mean you didn't like 30 minutes fighting in an IHOP?
Yeah,
I think
not my style, guys. And what's funny is I love Henry Cavill because he was on The Tudors, and he is just beautiful to look at. But
He's still beautiful to look
yeah,
at.
that's all I need. I will say I am getting more and more excited about Suicide Squad. I know a lot of people.
Me
Thank
too.
you.
I was shocked because at the first few pictures I was like, I'm nervous,
Yeah.
and then I saw the trailer and I was like, oh, I'm ready.
And the more I see from it, the more I'm like, wow, this is going to be really fun. I think they're going to build something different, and it's going to be amazing. And I'm still not entirely sold that Jared Leto is the Joker as we know him.
Yeah.
I subscribe to that fan theory that he is actually one of the Robins.
Do you feel like he's catering that too much to Heath Ledger? Like, do you think he's just doing Heath Ledger 2.0?
No, I feel like he's trying really hard to not be Heath Ledger, and unfortunately, it's falling a little too because he's trying too hard to not be that.
Okay,
What do
so
you think?
I like this. I like this idea that he is one of the Robins. I feel like there's a few things that may make it problematic for the mythology and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it would be an interesting take.
It
I
would
would
be.
definitely be on board
And
with it.
especially if you think about how some of the Batman Beyond stuff went, and especially with the movie there, and it's been set up, and then with the Red Hood, we have a history, especially with Jason Todd, having been severely, brutally beaten by the Joker in the comics, that maybe he breaks to the point that he just wants to get back at Batman, and the best way to do is re-embody.
And that is the main theory, is that it would be him.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I just want to see how they swing that, but okay.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to do that. I think that's too much of a fan love theory, but it would be interesting if they did.
Okay, so quickly, I mean, there's a bunch of Marvel news coming out about Disneyland.
Yes.
What do you think of a Marvel land at Disneyland?
Oh my God.
Are you prepped for it?
Oh, I'm prepped. No, am I going to lose my mind when
That's
it
what I'm
happens?
saying. Are you just gonna lose
I'm starting
it?
to camp out now, guys.
Okay.
I'm just going to go move down to Anaheim. I'll see you guys in 3 years.
Do you think ticket prices are going to go up when they do this?
I think they are. I mean, they've been routinely raising their ticket prices. I really wish, so I'm from Florida originally, and it was great because Florida residents, we had such a great deal for Disney stuff, and I feel like the California passes, we don't get as good of a deal out here, so.
No, I just spend all my money.
Yeah, so I just get the annual pass. But I'm super stoked. I think, I know they've made the announcement official for Star Wars Land. I'm shocked they didn't make the Marvel stuff official, but I think a lot of us seem to know it's happening. I don't know why we know this, but we do.
And I also thought it was interesting how they changed innovations from what we thought it was going to be, which would be like Stark Industries or the World Fair. Yeah. And now it's actually the preview for Star Wars, which is a little disappointing because I think it would be perfect for that. But anything with Star Wars is also great.
Are you really complaining about Star Wars? Is that what you're doing right now? I feel like you're complaining about Star Wars.
No, I want everything. I just
you want
it all.
She wants it all.
I don't blame you. I mean, the fact that we're getting Marvel stuff at Disney makes me so happy because if you ever did Universal Islands of Adventure and their Marvel Land, it is so dated. So dated.
The Hulk ride.
But the Hulk
I can't do
ride.
Harlow.
Oh wait,
I can't do roller coasters.
I heard a negative thing recently that the Hulk ride is actually, I think, closing.
Oh.
I would suspect all of that land is closing. That's fine. Just make more Harry Potter. It's fine, Universal. All Harry Potter, all the time. That's all we need.
I won't get to ride the Hulk anymore.
Aww.
You might at Disneyland.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we have a segment that is provided by King Trivia, and they are a great sponsor of us. They're the ones who paid for that alcohol.
Oh God, trivia.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for the alcohol, not the trivia.
No, the trivia is going to be awesome.
It's gonna be amazing.
They host bar trivias throughout the area, and you can find them at kingtrivia.com.
Okay.
But in the meantime, we have some Marvel trivia for you.
I will preface this. I suck at trivia.
Preface.
Preface.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
I will preface you.
I will preface it. Okay, so what was the first officially licensed movie to come out of Marvel Studios? This is going to surprise people, I think.
Okay.
I think it's going to surprise some people.
Oh.
It wasn't Iron Man.
No.
It was before that. You know what? It's also our first African-American superhero. It would be Blade.
What?
High five, you got that one right. Okay, she gets another Mojo. I don't know what we're giving out.
You get a Mojo.
You get another Mojo potato. Okay.
But I'll eat it afterwards.
This was a little Black Panther-ish, as I was like, you get another Mojo potato. All right.
Wrong comic book.
What does the acronym SHIELD stand for?
Oh my God. Strategic.
Yes.
Homeland.
Yes.
Intelligence.
Close.
I have to spell S-H-I-E.
Yes.
I before E except after C.
Do you want it? You already got intelligence wrong.
Entrepreneurial language division. I literally actually
close.
have no idea.
You got division and strategic homeland right. It's strategic homeland, intervention, enforcement, logistics division.
Logistics, of
Whoever
course.
doesn't know that.
I know. I mean, but do you know what MODOK stands for?
No. What is that?
Do you know who MODOK is?
Maybe.
Oh my God! So MODOK is the Marvel character guy. He's like little tiny guy in a big suit.
Okay.
And he's the it's like something organism designed only for killing.
That's pretty
yeah,
cool.
MODOK's
actually.
pretty awesome.
Designed only for killing.
And the name of
Is
my
that like
firstborn
you?
son.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Are you designed only for killing?
Yes.
Okay.
I love MODOK.
So,
All right, what's my
which
next one?
two actors have taken on the role of James Rhodes, the War Machine?
And second question, do you know why?
Do you know why?
I do know.
All right, well, you'll follow it
Well,
up.
Don
with
Cheadle's the new roadie.
Don Cheadle.
Was it Terrence Howard? Was he?
Yeah, Terrence
Oh
Howard.
my gosh!
Hey guys,
I
she
know
got
things.
2.5. Can we say 2.5?
Yeah.
Do you know why they changed?
Tell me.
I don't actually know.
Because somebody wanted to be paid more than Iron Man.
Ooh, that's not all right.
Womp.
Was it Terrence Howard? Terrence Howard
He
wanted to be
was
paid
he was
than-
paid more than Iron Man in the first Iron Man because Robert Downey Jr. was a huge liability, so he got paid very, very, very little.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Well, and what's interesting
And now he's
too,
the highest paid.
Yeah.
actor.
And what's so funny is because Robert will go to bat for his coworkers to get better pay. So it's like if Terrence had just, hung out a little bit.
Chilled.
Just chilled.
Chilled with it. All right, so we have Mary Screw Kill. We're going to do that pretty quickly.
Okay.
So it's in this Han Solo
Oh my gosh.
box.
This is fantastic.
And so take 3, and you're going to choose Marry, Screw, or Kill for 3 of them.
3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Okay.
Oh no, we have Spider-Man, Squirrel Girl, and Miss Marvel, but Kamala Khan, not Carol.
Okay.
So, I'm totally okay. Let's be honest. We're gonna marry.
She has to marry, screw, and kill one of them.
We're gonna marry Miss Marvel because she's so sweet, even though she's a little underage. Well, we'll just wait. We'll wait till she's 18. But she's kind and sweet, and I think she'll be like a
So
really good.
Would you
really good
marry
wife.
her now and live with her and then wait
No,
until
I'd wait till she was 18.
Okay.
We'd
All
marry
So
right.
you're
her,
pulling
yeah.
an Elvis. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Totally gonna screw Squirrel Girl because she's crazy.
Okay.
She'd be like all over.
We're just gonna call him Peter Parker because he's actually kind of terrible. I mean, he let Mary Jane go. He did all these. I mean, he's sweet, but when you think about it, he's not stable.
Also, I'm arachnophobic. I think
Yeah.
that's a fine
Yeah.
decision.
I mean,
I think it's a fine decision. Spider-Man has never been my
Yeah.
favorite.
Your favorite?
No.
no, given
When I was a
that-
little kid, I thought Spider-Man was pretty cool, and then I realized that he was a spider, and I was like,
And then you scream.
I couldn't marry him because he would just undo our marriage when he talked to Mephisto. So
Yeah.
sorry, Spidey.
Also,
Sorry.
he's so broody.
So, we can find everything Meredith, right, at geek.com. Is that right?
Yeah, you can find my writing there.
Okay.
It's we're like sister site of a couple like other sites you might have heard of, like IGN and PC Mag. So we're like the redheaded
What are
stepchild. I
those?
know, right?
That was like a good
yeah.
name drop. I like
Yeah,
it.
no,
Like you
no,
might not have heard of it.
Yeah,
Like
but
a
no, it's-
backhanded.
It's great because I guess they're just revitalizing the site, and they're doing some really cool stuff. So we get the really interesting, cool news. But if you want to find anything random about me, I love tweeting. You can find me on Twitter
Okay.
at @mplacko. I usually post pictures of cats and pictures of me drinking. So
Placko. Right?
Yes.
Okay, so M Placko on Twitter.
That's right.
And then, do you want to tell people about what it's Cheeky, right?
Cheeky is the one that provided us with these amazing plates and stuff like that. Also, the cups up there.
Why
that
should
we
people
metal-
go to Cheeky? I
Well-
think it's a cool idea.
Cheeky is amazing because it's like the Toms of plates. Every time you buy plates from them, they feed somebody that needs a meal.
Isn't that cool?
That's
fantastic.
awesome.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I love that.
It's amazing.
And then we have this amazing food provided by Shakey's, where you can get Mojo potatoes.
Now that you
I'm
know.
sold.
You're
yeah,
sold. You're
those
going to
are
be there
amazing.
all the time now. So Shakey's, you can find them throughout the Southern California area, and go to Shakey's website to find out your nearest location.
That's right.
And do you want to also talk a little bit about our great hosts at Stream? And Nerd
So
Reactor?
thanks for our hosts, thestream.tv, and also at nerdreactor.com. You can find us at Comics and Cocktails and Awkward Conversations on nerdreactor.com and thestream.tv.
That's right. It's amazing.
I love the folks at Nerd Reactor. They're so nice.
It's awesome,
Yeah.
and it's so cool that they're
Yeah.
hosting this show and our other show. And on top of that, we get the trivia and the alcohol
God.
and just a lot of
guys are
love in
set.
general from
Yeah.
KingTrivia.com.
So check them out.
That was good trivia, by the way. Thank
was?
you. Yeah,
did
it
We
was
well.
liked
good.
it,
I was
even
shocked.
though
I
you
know.
weren't so hooked on
Yeah.
the trivia idea. I think
The
it
only
came
time
through.
I've ever won anything at trivia was a random card where, like, what's the most random thing you have in your purse? And I happened to have a trading card of me. Because there were
Nice.
cosplay trading cards, so I got a free drink
That's
out of
pretty
that.
cool.
That's the only thing I've ever won.
That's
at trivia.
legit. So find your nearest bar that does King Trivia, kingtrivia.com.
Oh, excuse
And
me.
no, that's great.
Yeah.
I like the
Wow,
Blackberry.
that's so good.
Delicious. And keep tuning in here on thestream.tv for our next episode of Comics and Cocktails. And you can find us online at Awkward Convo Pod.
That's a Twitter, by the way. Not just
Oh,
don't just type
okay.
in awkward convo pod to like.
You should actually
The
do
random
that.
Just see
universe.
what happens.
All right, well, hey guys, that's our show. Like all of our stuff. Follow Meredith. She's amazing.
Yeah. Don't
And-
follow her around. Follow her on
Yeah.
social media.
And
mean,
listen, guys,
good.
here's to you, right?
Yeah, cheers. Thank
Cheers.
you, guys.
Here's to you guys.
For more Comics and Cocktails.
You hit that button and subscribe to the stream.tv. Cheers.